Hey everybody, here for Basketball Wives LA season 5 episode 6. I'm trying to catch up, so let's just get into it. So it's continued from the episode prior where they were talking about Malaysia. They're in Big Bear and they're talking about Malaysia and how she stuck up for Brandy at Angel Brink's event. And Malaysia doesn't feel bad for protecting Brandy. Rightfully so, she shouldn't feel bad because that's her friend and she felt like somebody was ganging up on her friend, so she pulled up and was like, "What's up? Let's throw the hands." So Angel Love feels like Malaysia was wrong. And it did kind of seem like Angel Love was just poking at something just to have something to say. And Duffy flat out told her, "Listen, you're rude. You're being rude because she's trying to apologize and she's trying to be mature about it and you keep picking at it." So Duffy is just, tired of defending Angel Love and she feels like, she likes drama. So Shawnee and who else? I think Shawnee and Tammy, I think, come in, and Shawnee feels bad and feels like Angel Brink should have Angel Love's back because the whole time that the girls are talking to Angel Love, Angel Brinks is just sitting there. So, Shawnee did say that she agreed that Angel Love was rude. And Duffy revealed that she did spike Angel Love's drink. She put Jackie's Brassard liquor in Angel's shot. So Angel gets upset and she's like, "I want to leave," or whatever. So Malaysia's like over it. She's like, "Whatever. I apologized. I said my piece. I'm not gonna keep, you know, bringing up a dead issue." So Angel Love feels alone. Like I said, Malaysia's over it, and here come Brandy wanting to break the tension in the ice, and she comes out in this like furry bikini. I called it a Big Bear bikini because it was like mad furry. Like the bra was furry, the panties was furry, and she had on like furry little anklet, like leg warmer looking things. So we go back to the Angels, and Angel Brinks can't really understand why Angel Love feels the way that she feels. And Tammy is like, "Well, she does." She's like, "I do agree that you should have had Angel Love's back because it seemed like and it felt like to her that it was three different women, ganging up on her or whatever." And Angel Love doesn't know what to do at this point, but she's like, she decides to leave. So Tammy and Shawnee feel like, the peaceful part of the trip was a buzz and that Duffy should have just kept her mouth shut and not said anything. So, of course, they all sit down, I think, after the Angels leave, because Angel Brinks explained herself and was like, "No, I was there for you. I just didn't really know what to say in that moment." And, Angel Love says to her, "Oh, well, the way that they were sticking up for each other, I need friends like that," or whatever. So Angel Brinks got a little bit of she got a little bit offended, like, "What are you trying to say? I brought you around this group of ladies and now you saying that you questioning my friendship and my loyalty to you?" And I'm like, "Well, Angel, you were sitting there quiet while Malaysia, not to say Malaysia, Brandy, and Duffy jumped on Angel Love. I don't feel like they jumped on her. I feel like they were defending each other. Not necessarily jumping on Angel Love, but defending each other. And that's what you do as a friend. So I guess the same way that Angel Love sees how they defend each other is how she wanted you to defend her. So I understand where Angel Love is coming from. And I can understand how she felt alone. So they all sit down after the Angels leave, and of course Jackie got to make it about her because Jackie was sitting there when it was going on, and she said she felt some way because Angel Love said nobody had her back, and Jackie was like, "Well, I stayed out of it. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I say something, it's a problem. If I don't say something, it's a problem." And Tammy and Tammy and Shawnee is like, "You taking this and you making it about you. It's not about you and it had nothing to do with you. She never said that you didn't have her back." So Shawnee and Tammy are over it by this time. They decide to leave, and of course Jackie, being the follower she is, she decided to leave too. For whatever reason, I don't know. So Brandy, Duffy, and Malaysia, they stayed at the cabin. And they felt like Angel Love was provoking Malaysia. And Brandy said that she wanted to fight her if they fought. Like if Malaysia and Angel Love fought, that she was going to jump in and she was going to get, Angel Love. So they, besides that negative part of the trip, they still feel like, excuse me, they still feel like a goal was accomplished because Brandy and Shawnee made up, which is cool. They agreed to be cordial, which is fine. So Tammy and Shawnee are hanging out, and Shawnee says that the moment between her and Brandy was a real moment. They apologize to each other. They may not be best friends, but they will be cool with each other, and it is what it is. So Shawnee tells that that Jackie called her and told her that Angel Love and Angel Brinks aren't cool at the moment. So Angel Love doesn't really care. She's like over the whole trip, over everything. But Angel Brink's feelings were hurt because of the whole thing. And then she started impersonating Angel and Duffy. And her impersonation had me dying because she sounds just like them. So now we get to Jackie and Duffy. And, they're discussing Angel being offended. And Jackie feels like Angel Love is upset with the both of them, and she wants to talk to Angel Love about it. But I'm like, Jackie, it's not about you. It was never about you. You've known Angel Love for all of 2 seconds. How can she be mad at you when you're not her best friend? She considers Angel Brinks her best friend, so therefore she really wanted Angel Brinks to have her back, and she felt like she didn't. It's not about you, Jackie. She's known you for 5 seconds. So now we get to Tammy, Duffy, and Jazz, and they want to work together. Tammy and Duffy, I guess, chopped it up some, and they started talking about business ventures, and Tammy made mention of Jazz and how she's a rapper or whatever. So they want to put her in the studio and see what she can do. And Tammy revealed that she used to be a singer and a rapper in a girl group, and how she was the original Beyonce. And her confessional when she said that had me dying. I'm like, Tammy is a fool. So Jazz performs, and I'm sorry, I gotta say it because I gotta keep it real. Not everybody is meant to be a rapper, and I'm sorry. I didn't like the song that Jazz was performing. I felt like it was too. What's the word for it? Like, the song to me was very all over the place, very cliche of what the music is. To like, it was not. It was trash to me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's my opinion. I didn't really like the song she was rapping. I didn't like the auto tune, the sound effects. I ain't like nothing about the song, but Duffy was impressed. So she agrees to call Slim Thug, who's a rapper also, for like to collab or whatever, to do some type of business venture. So Tammy is impressed and blown away because at the first meeting, Duffy is already hooking her up, Jazz with connections. So Slim Thug is like, he wants to meet up with them. They go back to Houston. And Tammy is like, I'll trust Duffy with Jazz. If she gives me a reason not to, then we're going to have an issue. And I'm like, okay, well, we know you a momager. That's what they do. So now we get to the Angels. And Angel Brinks feels like she supports... No. Angel Love feels like she supports Angel Brinks, but it's not reciprocated. And Angel is offended by Angel Love's actions and what she said about them being friends. And, so Angel Brinks is, basically questioning, like, do you want them to be your friends, or am I still your friend? Like, you want friends like that? And they were ganging up on you. And Angel Love explained to her it's not that. She said, you see how they were all, if Malaysia got tripped up, Brandy jumped in for her. If Brandy got tripped up, Duffy jumped in for her. Like, how they were jumping in and defending each other, that's what I wanted from you. I don't want friends like them, but what they were doing in defending their friendship that's what I want from a friend. And I felt like you didn't do that. So Angel, who is this? Angel Love wants Angel Brinks to respect how she felt. So they agree that, it was a misunderstanding. They say they value each other's friendship, and Angel Love says she values her friendship and she wants her to feel her presence more. So they apologize and they agree that they're going to move forward, which I'm glad they were able to work it out because it was a misunderstanding. And Angel Brinks was quiet, but I guess, not everybody can deal with confrontation, so you can't expect for somebody who's not used to confrontation to defend you. So now we get to Jackie, Angel Love, and Duffy. And first is Jackie and Angel Love. And Angel Love explains how she felt. And Jackie said that she feels like she was observing the situation or whatever, still including herself in something that is not even a big deal because Angel Love was not even talking about her. So Duffy joins the conversation. Angel Love instantly gets annoyed. So they agree to hash it out, and Angel Love wants Duffy to apologize for spiking her drink. So I think Duffy apologized. I mean, even though Duffy didn't really see anything wrong with it, I mean, there is a lot wrong with it. Like, you can't put something in somebody's drink. Yeah, it's all in good fun, but what if you'd have put something in that girl's drink that would have had her wilding out, like, going crazy? You gotta be mindful of that. And then you don't know how people's tolerance level is. You don't know how their insides work, so you can't just do that and think, oh, it's all in fun, and then next thing you know, they end up passing out from an allergic reaction. Anything could have happened. So I agree, Duffy was wrong for doing that. I mean, I get that she was trying to have fun, but you don't know that girl, so you got to be mindful. So Duffy apologizes, but she does want to discuss the situation with Malaysia, and Duffy just wants kindness and respect from Angel Love. And Angel Love feels like Duffy should have minded her business and left it alone. And Duffy just starts hitting low blows about her credentials and whatnot, saying that she's a video girl and she's a this and she's a that. So, Angel Love kind of come back saying that, Duffy is a thought and she spreads herself thin across the locker room. And, Duffy is like, I'm well connected in this industry. I could block you out of the industry and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So Jackie is like, oh, well, I was in music videos back in the day. It wasn't, what video girls are today, but I was in a couple of videos myself. I'm like, Jackie, it's not about you. Like, shut up. Jackie always has to make a situation about her. So Jackie wants to bring them to a happy medium. Duffy doesn't want to because Angel Love is rude and she's tired of it. She's over it. And, Angel Love reveals that she does videos for a hobby, but she's a registered nurse and all this other stuff. Basically explaining herself. And that's basically what the episode it ended. I mean, the arguments that they have is just, as y'all can see, I'm really over Basketball Wives LA. Like, I'll be watching it just because now. Like, honestly, I was over Basketball Wives LA once the Govans left, but it is what it is. Yeah, like, it's just, they just argue over the dumbest stuff this season. Like, they just really reaching for storylines or whatever. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and I see you guys in the next video. Later.